I'm Jane, I'm the owner of Ease Pilates, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about myself, my story, and why that led me to set up things at Ease Pilates the way that I did. So I used to be a scientist, a biologist, and I gave up that career to pursue teaching Pilates. At first, I did what most Pilates teachers in the UK do, which is to teach mat Pilates, which I did in village halls and gyms and things like that. But it became clear to me that there was a lot more to Pilates than just the mat. The mat's about 7% of what Pilates is. So I trained to teach on the other apparatus, which includes things like the reformer. And once I trained on that, I started working at an osteopath clinic, which had a small Pilates studio attached to it, and I got great results. I was helping people, a lot of people who were working to get out of pain, and really did so successfully. But what I found was that after they had worked with me for a while, there was kind of nowhere for them to go. They had the choice of going into a mat class or continuing one-to-one if they wanted to continue using the apparatus, which, you know, for a lot of people, that's quite hard on the old budget, isn't it? So I had this idea of teaching somewhere that offered group and private lessons, and there just wasn't anywhere around that did that. So I set up my own studio, Ease Pilates, and what we do is we have private lessons, which a lot of our teachers are comprehensively qualified, which means they can teach across all the apparatus, and you can get the benefit then of these tools that help you to support your movement and the changes that you need to make in your movement. And then if you progress from there and choose to go into a group class, you can then take small group classes either on the mat or on the reformer, or you could do both, and then continue to build on what you've learned in your private lessons. And now there's been a few places that have popped up since I opened my studios around and about that offer reformer classes. But really, if we're talking about Cambridge itself, this is still the only place that offers that sort of comprehensive approach. So by that, I mean one-to-one lessons with all of the studio apparatus with comprehensively certified teachers who are specialists in Pilates, and you've got group lessons that you can also go to, and then that means you get this sort of wraparound experience of working with us. So yeah, that is who I am, what I do, and why we do the things we do.